cell. We must have been through this 50 times already.
And we'll go through it another 50 if that's what it takes. 9:30, lights out. God begins his rounds. How we doing tonight, Ferguson? Family good?
Doing great, Mr. DeLuca. My boy Tommy, he's almost 6 now.
Ain't that swell?
Hey, Finn. Get that tip for Saturday's race yet?
I'm working on it. Right now.
You gonna shut him up? Or do I gotta do it?
You know the rules, handsome. No talking.
9:35, the Weasel launches into a song and dance routine.
Damn it, Arlington.
You gotta get the doc!
Better be the real deal this time.
Once the Weasel gets the keys, we move on to stage 2. Let's get moving.
Here you go, fellas. Courtesy of the Warden's private collection.
Boys in the laundry stashed the parts.
Of course they fucking did.
What the fuck? I killed him.
You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done. What the fuck?
But I'm gonna break.
This ain't right. Something weird's going on here.
You don't say, Weasel.
Where are those screams coming from?
Oh, shit.
Two days started fire and burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll take the river down to Stillwater and ride a package home. I'm gonna break my rusty cage.
Welcome to Alcatraz. This is the brand new Zombies map. The Mob of the Dead. I almost said Die Rise. Mob of the Dead that came with the Uprising map pack. Now, what we see when we start in here is we launch into what's called the new Afterlife mode, which lets you run through certain walls and shoot electricity and all that good stuff, levitate, such, get to secret areas to open stuff. What you just saw me do was open the double points jail cell, which is really nice having that immediately in the start of the round. That black box I just did was part of the song glitch, which I've never really figured out. This map is enormous. I'm just going to start out by saying that this map is absolutely just ginormous. Biggest Call of Duty Zombies map pretty much ever, other than Transit, which was really stupid in my opinion. But that's not the point of this video. This video is going to be a partial tutorial because I did go down right after I turned on the power, and I just got stuck and didn't feel like going through another 20 minutes doing that again just for this video. So, what you're going to see me do is you're going to see me get 3 of the plane parts, and then I'll tell you where the other 2 are, and pretty much how to get them, and it'll be all good. Now, a friend of mine told me that once you can get off the island, but then you get the option of coming back. So, and you can't get the Pack-a-Punch machine until you come back, which, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I might give you an opinion when I've actually got out there. Now, this map was actually the cause of me losing my skull emblem on my other account. Now, the nice thing about that is when you open that door I just opened over there, it opens the door that I just looked at. When you open this door, it opens that other jail cell door, which leads you over to kind of where the gondolas are to get you down to the docks. Over there, that glowing thing was the Warden's key. You'll see me do what I need to do to get that in a second. Just buy the MP5 here, Now you see me running over to the electricity box. Not quite yet. Yes, the electricity box. And then you zap yourself and launch into Afterlife. Now, see those little blue circles there? Those are the places that you have to get into for Afterlife, and if there's a place like that and you're not in Afterlife, you can find it by that little blue symbol you see on the bottom of your screen. It'll be on the wall or whatever. Now what I just did over there opened the cell door in front of the laundry room, which is good in a sec, which I'll need to do in a second. This part is particularly tricky because sometimes you get caught and you can't get enough air to get over to the door up there.
There was a doorway.
I will take care of that in a second.
Can't find it now.
Let's see, what do I like and not like about this map? I really like the new characters. I like how they really fit the personality. Voice acting is fantastic. Whole lot of vulgarity. Gotta love vulgarity. Because you know what? This is an M-rated game. If your parents, if you don't like it, if you don't want your kids playing it, don't let your kids play it. No skin off my back. I can't stand the squeakers. If you don't like the game, don't let them play it. Don't complain to the people who made the game. You knew full well what you were getting into. This is your fault. Anyway, now you're going to see me going back into Afterlife. And I'm going to go back up and try and get the key again. This time it works. So you see me jump up, and you have to kind of aim a little bit to get in there. Afterlife takes a bit getting used to. So I shock this box, and now the key's on a hook, and you'll see that in a second. Yep, see? Key's on a kind of hook. This, that just opened up another double points door, and I'm gonna go back and revive myself now. I did mention that I go down earlier, and it's kind of funny. I'm probably going to get some hate from it, but I'm good with that. I mean, I don't care what you guys think. Honestly, I really don't. I actually, my friend brought something up to me. We were sitting in school the other day. He brought up to me that on these videos that I post on this page, he told me that I play myself up to be some fantastic Call of Duty player in either zombies or multiplayer or whatever area you want to classify me in. But I'm not. I mean, I know I'm not a player. I mean, I get excited when I get a really good game, but I'm not a good player. I mean, I apologize if I come off that way. I'm not I'm not a good player. So now you're going to see me go down to get one of the plane parts, the sheets, which is actually in the laundry machine, which you'll see in a second. Now you can't do, it's really ideal to get this step done very early, because you'll see. What's going to happen is the room is going to get all foggy and it's going to fill up with zombies. If this happens in a later round, you could go down doing this. And you can't get out of this room, so if you run out of ammo or anything. Now you see me go over here. I opened the cage with the warden's key, hit the box there. It'll feed that laundry machine. Just dinged. Run back, revive myself, and then you'll see what happens. Now I just turned on the laundry machine, and the zombies are going to start coming. I kind of looked out getting that when I did. Sounds like my sound is getting kind of choppy here, but that might just be me. Yeah, right here I switch up my sensitivity because I was having trouble aiming, and then I fixed the problem now. I think I do it. I think I adjust it one more time later. So I'm sitting here killing off all the zombies. This usually takes about maybe a minute. So if you end up with insta kill or something, you'll be fine. Double points even better. Yeah. So now I'm gonna kill off these zombies. I'm gonna go grab the sheets, and then I'm going to take you guys up to the roof, which is.
I found the sheets, guys.
Roof is where you actually build the plane. There's a big ramp up there. You'll know it when you see it. So, but as I was saying earlier, I'm not a good Call of Duty player. I mean, I suck. I just get really excited when I get lucky enough to have a good game. Which isn't too often, I'll be honest, but it happens occasionally. Actually, lately on multiplayer, the score streaks I've been using are, if it's available, either UAV, Stealth Chopper, and Warthog, or Stealth Chopper, Warthog, and Lodestar. I mean, I think like having Lodestar and Warthog active at the same time. Ooh, close. Having Lodestar and Warthog active at the same time is difficult because, you know, it's a little bit of overkill. I mean, you can't, if you use one too much, you can't find any kill with the other. If the other one works too much, you can't. The other one won't kill him. I do not know what the purpose of that dog is. Now I'm gonna go back into Afterlife. I'm gonna open the door to the roof, as you'll see me do. And then you kind of see the ramp and stuff there. That's his Deadshot Delquiri. That's the perk that lets you snap aim to the zombie's head. Now, what I don't like, what I think they should have worked on with this, is I'm not sure if it's when you go into Afterlife period or when you go into Afterlife after being downed by a zombie, but in my experience, when I go into Afterlife and I have perks, when I revive myself, I no longer have Afterlife. No, not Afterlife. I no longer have those perks, which is kind of a waste of money. It's kind of pointless. Makes the game a whole lot more difficult and expensive. So the other part is pretty in plain sight. The valves, you just have to go up there and open that case and get it. Then you can put it on there. Now I'm going to go all the way down, and I mean all the way down, to the Citadel tunnels. Look at this dog. Dog is the creepiest thing.
Who gives a fuck what the wolf's doing?
Now you see me drink that Deadshot Delquiri here. I lose this in a little while, but yeah.
One more for the road.
Knock those guys out. They really like giving me the nukes today, huh?
That was a fucking blast and then some more.
Now, the character I am right now is Finn. He seems to be the sort of ringleader. Seems to be the alpha dude up on this, in this little group here. But there's two ways down to the Citadel tunnel. You can either go down through this laundry room, or you can go down next to the warden's office, which I don't get to in this gameplay.
You stupid fucking thing! Why do you want money anyway?
Which I don't get to in this particular gameplay. But they get you the same thing, costs about the same, so it's all good. I love the lines in this game, as I was saying before about the vulgarity. It really adds to it. I mean, it adds to the atmosphere, it adds to the characters' personalities. I mean, it fits their personalities of these, you know, I don't really care about anything mobsters. Give me your money, mobsters. Fuck you, mobsters. Stuff like that. I mean,
magic bullets? Sure, I'll take your magic bullets.
This is a very, very well done map. I mean, in an interview or something with somebody on the development team when they were telling us about this map prior to its release, they said that they wanted this to rival, if not top, the experience they created with Call of the Dead back on Black Ops 1, which I've actually never had the chance to experience. I just have no money. I'm broke. But I think they did. I mean, this is... When I first played this, I just got back from an AP exam. I was exhausted. I was excited to play for a couple hours. I got on here, and the first time I went through here, my jaw was on the floor. I mean, several times I had to pause just to catch my breath.
How's that?
I mean, it was just amazing.
Next time you croak, fucker.
You didn't know how to do anything. It was like... It kind of gives you the... this is where I go down. This is one of the times I go down. I lose my Deadshot Delquiri. But you know what? It kind of works in my favor because I had to have gone down anyway to get these numbers. Now these numbers that you see on the side of the door here, you need to go shock into this box over here. I open my warden's key, and that'll lower the cage, which has a plane part. Now it's timed, which I didn't know until I played this game, this particular round. It's timed, so you have to get down there pretty quickly. So I'll revive myself here, and I'll be on my way. But yeah, as I was saying, I was just absolutely amazed with this map. When I first played it, it kind of it kind of gives you the disorientation that you might experience when you first go to a prison. If any of you ever have the misfortune of going to prison, you feel disoriented, you feel trapped, confused, don't know what the hell's going on. It gives that atmosphere. But then after you've been there for a while, you start kind of learning the tricks, start kind of learning how to do it, you know? Now, you see me going back up to the roof, all the way back up to the roof. I'm almost as far away from the roof as physically possible right now. Almost. Gotta get all the way back up there and put the plane part on, and then I come back down here to turn on the power. But yes, as I was saying, absolutely amazing map. Die Rise, I wasn't as impressed with Die Rise as I'd been hoping. I mean, I was all psyched up for it when I first heard about it, and I watched all the some videos on YouTube, not all of them. I watched some videos on YouTube about it, and I was all excited for it. And then I played it, and it was just really anticlimactic because it wasn't as amazing as I was expecting. You know, I mean, I just felt kind of let down, to be honest. So now you see the wings are on the plane. Now we're missing two things. We're missing, I think we need like fuel or something, and then we also need something from the warden's office. Now the warden's office, you can't get to that particular part until you turn on the power, which is kind of counterintuitive because, well, not really counterintuitive, but it's strange because when you turn on the power to the rest of the map, the power to the warden's office turns off. The power's already on in the warden's office. The only thing that might be over there, though, is the box, the mystery box. While we're on the topic of the mystery box, possibly the best weapon in this game is the blunderbuss, which is this badass shotgun. Well, relatively badass shotgun. I managed to get the blunderbuss on my first pull of the box, and I don't know, I went down with it because I don't know, I just didn't know how to use it, or I don't know what happened. Now, we're starting to get towards the end of my gameplay. But what happened, you have to go to the warden's office after you turn off the power in this room down here, which I actually do. I'll show you how to do that if you don't already know. And then you go back up to the warden's office, just use the key, open the cage, and grab the part. Now, the final part is over on the docks. It's in like a little cage box that you have to go into. You have to go into Afterlife, hit the box thing, hit the electricity box, and one part of the cage closes, the other part opens, leading you to the plane part. So you're still boxed into this cage, and I tried doing this when I was playing in a public match. I tried doing it by myself because I didn't know any better, and I got stuck in there, and I went down there, and we lost the game because of it. So if you're doing it in multiplayer, you have to have two people, or if you're doing it yourself, you have to have two afterlives, at least two afterlives. So yeah, and that's all the plane parts. You put them together, and then you actually get to leave the island. You leave the island, go off somewhere special. But yes, to turn on the power, you see me just shock these three boxes here. There's one inside an afterlife zone. Shock the three boxes there. And now that generator turns on, you hear the music play, so you know you did something right. Now, because I'm very low on ammo in this particular part, I'm going to try and zap as many zombies as I can. Yes, there's quite a bit here. Now this video, I'm sorry, it's going to be scrunched. Turn on Juggernaut here. The video is going to be really like squished. I tried to correct for that as much as I could, but it will. The video will be squished because I'm using a standard definition capture box. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. I'm the only one making videos for Red Glass at this point, because Jess has been having some issues. So I've been kind of hauling the load here. So this is where I go down, really. I mean, I get hit here. I try and revive myself. Now, this is where the gondola lands, if you get to that point. I try and revive myself by zapping all these zombies, but they just keep coming. I mean, you've seen me go down 2 more times, after I revive myself here, but it can't be helped, honestly. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please share, subscribe, whatever it is you people do to get the word out there. I mean, we're not at Red Glass. We aren't these try-hard 12-year-old kids who all they care about is quick scoping and stuff like that. We're just normal guys. We're just normal guys and girls playing the games, enjoying the games, and doing our best at the games, no matter how bad, how sucky we may be. But thank you for watching. Stick with Red Glass. Enjoy my embarrassing down. Peace.